Hello children and welcome to today's class. Children, when we have to move from one place to another, what do? We either walk or we pick up a mode of transport. Mode of transport मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज़ जो हमें एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पहुंचा दे. अब हमारा चॉइस ऑफ मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट डिपेंड करता है हमारे डिस्टेंस के ऊपर. इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द मनी वी वॉन्ट टू स्पेंड. Now, for example, if you want to go to a nearby market, तो आप एरोप्लेन तो नहीं बुलाओगे. You will call for a rickshaw or at max an auto rickshaw. Similarly, if you want to travel to another city, you will either take a train or you will take a bus or you will take an aeroplane. Now, this depends on the amount of money you want to spend. Similarly, if we were to travel to another country, we obviously cannot travel on a bus. We will have to take an airplane in that case. So children, today in this chapter, we are going to learn about transport and communication. Talking about transport first, there are many modes of transport, as I just said. Now let us view together a short video to understand more about transport. Travel time. In the old days, people used to go from one place to another on foot. Slowly, they started using animals for traveling. They tamed animals like donkeys and horses to carry their goods. Over time, the wheel was invented. The discovery of wheels made our lives easier. Wheeled carts moved faster. Gradually, man developed many means of transport. Many of these vehicles use petrol, diesel or CNG to run their engines. Vehicles like cycles and rickshaws move due to the muscular energy of man. Let us read about different types of transport. Land transport. Vehicles that move on land are the means of land transport. Cars, buses, scooters and trucks are some means of land transport that move on roads. Trains run on railway tracks, so they are called railways. Water transport. Vehicles that sail on water are the means of water transport. Boats and ships move on water. Nowadays, we also have very luxurious ships called the cruises. Air transport. Vehicles that fly in the air are the means of air transport. Aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders help us to fly in the air. The aeroplane is the quickest means of transport. Animals used as means of transport. Elephants are used in forests to carry heavy logs of wood. Mules are used in hilly areas to carry people and loads. People in villages use bullock carts to travel from one place to another. In desert areas, the camel is used as the ship of the desert. So children, we have seen so many different ways of transport that can be used in order to save time, also to save money, and it also depends on the distance that we have to travel. Now let us understand the means of communication. कम्युनिकेशन का मतलब एक दूसरे के साथ बातचीत. Interacting with others. Now we all know that man is a social animal. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि human beings एक दूसरे से कांटेक्ट के बिना नहीं रह सकते. और कम्युनिकेशन बहुत सारे टाइप्स की होती है. एक कम्युनिकेशन हुई जो आप और मैं कर रहे हैं. मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ, आप पढ़ रहे हैं. एक कम्युनिकेशन हुई कि वर्ल्ड में किसी भी लेवल की कोई भी घटना या इवेंट जो हुआ है उसकी न्यूज़ आप तक पहुंचाना, जो करते हैं टीवी, न्यूज़पेपर और मैगज़ीन. तो आपने देखा कम्युनिकेशन बहुत छोटे लेवल की भी हो सकती है और कम्युनिकेशन बहुत बड़े लेवल की भी हो सकती है. और जो डिफरेंट चीज़ें हम यूज़ करते हैं कम्युनिकेशन के लिए उन्हें बोलते हैं means of communication. Newspapers and magazines. They give us information of events from around the world. Radio. Radio helps us to give news. It also gives us knowledge. It also plays lovely music for us. Television. We all know that we can see news, serials, movies, cartoon films on television. Then come courier services. Sometimes when you need to send one packet from one place to another, you need somebody to take it for you. These are the courier services. Postal department also provides courier services, and there are many independent courier services also which safely deliver your packets and packages from one city to another, even from one country to another. Then of course is the internet. We all know that we cannot survive without the internet, because for every homework, every project that we do, we go on to Google to find a solution. Mobile phones are not just a means of communication. They are also our music holders. They are also our email holders. Mobile phones today are the smartphones because they do multifarious jobs. So children, in this chapter today, you have learned not only about different means of transport, you have also learned about different means of communication. So, in our everyday life, we should actually be aware of the things that we are using. Thank you so much.